Hello and welcome to Art Class with Mr. Rogers. Today's activity is making skull streamers and or a mask. And this is to celebrate a cultural holiday that is coming up. Hey, welcome to Art Class. You know it's almost November 1st, and that means Dia de los Muertos. That's right. We are going to be learning about Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead. It is a cultural holiday that starts on November 1st. And today's activity, you will need some of these materials. If you're going to make the streamers, I recommend the tissue paper, like what you see on the left there. And if you are going to make the mask, I recommend that you use a stronger construction paper, like what you see on the right. But no matter what you're making, today you'll need some paper, some scissors, a pencil, something to color with, some kind of string, and then something to stick things together with. So if you're making the mask, I recommend tape. But if you're making the streamers, you could use a glue stick or even a stapler. So as we get started, first let's look at this skull pattern that we're going to use to make our streamers. You'll notice when I fold it in half, it looks the same on both sides. That means it is symmetrical. Symmetrical. So when I have my regular paper here, I'm going to fold it in half vertically. That's right, vertically. And that will help me to keep everything looking correct when I'm ready to cut. So you see I have my folded side on the left here, and on the right, let me get that in the right place. There we go. That's my open side. So you might be thinking, what exactly does he mean by that? Well, this is the open side. You see the two pieces of paper are not touching. And then right here, this folded side, that's going to be the middle, the center line of the skull's face, right? I made it red here, you can see. That's the center line, is the folded side. So, next I'm going to get my pencil. I'm going to write my name on it. That's a little bit more important if you're making your project at school, but if you're at home, you know, you should also practice writing your name on your stuff just so you can be in the habit. So next, on the folded line, in the middle of the folded line, I made a triangle nose, and then in the middle, right next to that nose, I made a circle. Right there, I'm making a line to cut off the corner, the top corner, and then across from the nose on the open side I make a line that comes in and down and then straight down like that. Last but not least, on the folded side I'm going to start by making a V right under the nose and then an upside down V right under that. It's almost like an X. And then I connect those two sides with a straight line like that. If you need to see it again, I'm going to show it again later in this video, so don't worry about it. So now I've done all my drawing. I get my scissors out. It's time to cut. Notice I've still got my folded side on the left and my open side on the right, even when I'm cutting. That helps me remember to do it correctly. There we go. Cut off that first part. And this corner has got to go. There we go. What should I do next? I think I will cut out the nose. Just a little snip, snip. There we go. And the mouth. So I'm going to cut straight across that line, like that. I'm going to do the same thing, go in the other direction, just cut straight across. Keep cutting. There we go. And now I have to cut off this other line. I got to get my scissors up in here. There we go. That's it. All right. Now the circle. That's tough because we don't want to cut the side of the paper. So I'm going to fold the top down so that I have a half circle here, a half circle. Then I can take my scissors and cut out that half circle, carefully turning the paper while I cut. Turn, 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 and there we go. Clean up my area. Okay. Now I can unfold it. And what do I have? Let's take a look. It should look like the one I started with. All right, pretty good, pretty good. Next, you're gonna decorate using your crayons or your markers, whatever you've got. Squiggly lines, dots, curly cues, those are pretty traditional, as well as some shapes. Next, we're gonna take that skull. I'm going to fold the top down just a little bit to make a flap. And then we can put our glue right in the middle of that fold. So right on that line that we just created by folding. Put my glue there. Get my string or my ribbon and lay that flat right under that line. And finally, I fold the flap over, and that will hold it in place. So after you've done that, try it again with 3 pieces of paper all held together at the same time. You can get different colors, and you can make 3 skulls at once. Once you get all your skulls made, you can put the string up and hang them up as a streamer, and then you can even put your streamer together with somebody else's. You can make a giant one. So I hope you have fun with that. But if you didn't want to make a streamer, you wanted to make a mask, stay tuned. Yes, the skull mask is a traditional part of Dia de los Muertos, the holiday where people honor the people they love who have passed away. And it is traditional to paint your face or wear a mask like a skull. Ours won't look exactly like these. These took a little more time. But let's get into it. Like I said before, you're going to need that skull that you decorated. And this one will be made out of construction paper because I want it to be stronger. I'm going to use this fold line right here from when we folded our half circle so that we cut out the eye. I'm going to get a couple pieces of tape and my string. Now first, I'm just going to put one end of the string on that fold line. And then I can tape it down, make sure it's good and secure. And I'll put the other side on there. If you already measured your string to be the right size for your head, that's awesome. But not everybody gets it right the first time. So after this, I want to show you a quick tip how you can size it for your head. So let's say you got your string on there, but it's too big for your head. Well, that's easy to fix. We're just going to pinch it right here where it fits my head. Carefully take it off, but leave that pinch together. Then we're going to take one more little piece of tape and wrap it around that spot. Just wrap it around until the sticky side is no longer facing out, so it won't stick to your hair. And there you go. It should be the right size for your head now. So now you can put it on and enjoy it. You know, make funny faces at people. Whatever you got to do. I hope you had fun with this activity. Either hang it up or wear it. Enjoy it however you can. And enjoy the weekend. I hope you have a great time, and I can't wait to see what you make. Bye for now.